drilling encounter promises to be. And then we'll know. Just waiting for the central referee to start this game that promises to be absolutely thrilling. Sintet asks you what you'll be playing from left to right. Jorem will be playing from right to left. Mr. Papa will definitely lead the commentary cabin.
Mr. Salih Jallow, the funniest and the most enterprising sports presenter in our land at the moment. The Global Sports host on Capital FM, and you have on the commentaries Mr. Isaba, or I'll just say Isaba, and Usman is on the camera operations. Mr. Pafati also should have given us some technical advice, technical guidance as far as the commentary desk is concerned. Jordan has started brightly, running into the penalty area. That was a miscued ball. Let me have one match form. And Sintet escape and Ali's care there as the game is starting brightly. Both gaffers of both coaches standing on their respective technical areas. Still in the
Thank you very much, colleague Esaba. The Gambian period will remain calling. It's good to be back here. A different image, and we are married with TNT. And many will tell you here in Foni Jarrol today, may Allah bless the union. It's a marriage between Foni Jarrol and TNT. Under the presidency of course, the ever reliable Mr. Omar Senegal, the president of
he is, but what I love the most about him is not just his ability to lead the team under his presidency, but also how he loves his players and also how he wants to support them both professionally and also on a personal level. That for me is absolutely top notch. Understanding these players, understanding their background, that is very, very crucial, Salih.
More than the word crucial, well, I know him behind the scenes, I've known him behind the scenes, but recently we have already built that relationship, and he's a man that is of course married with his words, and he's a man that always support grassroots football, community football. Even the journalists, you know, he will always try to see that the table is giving its due, manam fene narbi or mambi. And he will tell you, like, you traveling, live in Combo to up country for football coverage, you need something better. You need meat to be given instead of milk to drink. You need meat to chew, to be precise. But then coming back here, witnessing this opener of this tournament, well, the land of, as you mentioned, your honorable, not only sponsoring the tournament, he's not sponsoring the tournament, that is your honorable, but he's supporting us important person of this community to preside, Foni Jarrol, district to preside. But having Sedi Khan chipped in this community, it's a big plus. And it's not stopping here, but to summarize, we are not stopping here in the quest of promoting community football. Well, the land of Pamodu will remember this fateful day, that the streets of Foni Jarrol will tell their grandchildren that we were there under the watchful eyes of the president of TMT, Mr. Sedi Khan, and his delegates, the Council of Elders. And he spoke to the Foni Jarrol, Tony. The opener was between Jorem of Bar and Sintet of Pamodu. So it's a story to tell tomorrow. But once again, thank you, Mr. TMT. Well, this is just a blink of what I can tell you about TMT, what we are doing in the quest of promoting Gambian football. It is decentralization that we are calling for, and that is what we are married with Esha. But it's good to be back here. We were here the last time to witness just the final between all Sintet affairs. But this is the opener where probably you might be sitting on an egg in a commentary duty that your team is playing. But Pamodu watching from distance also might be sitting on an egg.
Don't worry. You understand what the work requires, Sally. We'll never be on an egg. We'll be as professional as we possibly can. Well, here comes a free kick for Sintet. Behind that ball is Bakari Diba. The number 18 having hands on the waist for what could possibly be an outswinger. Diba launches one in. Not the best of balls, but that was an ambitious target. And Molamin Kamara for Jorem, who scored for Simanor in the 3rd division in a game that they won 3-1. I cannot remember against who. Also played the final, the qualifier against Aliso, was a starter, number 9 for Jorem today. And who was at one point also imagining to score a belting drive against Immigration. Here comes a good one to the penalty area. But the Sintet netminder was trying to be as calm as he possibly can and managed to have a very vital touch. And that will be a Jorem throw. Mansur was the target man. Foul throw, says the assistant referee. And a good one. So Sintet will be attacking from the deep left channel. It has been a fairly balanced game so far with just 7 minutes on the clock. Still goalless. Still no real opening. For either side. Lamin Sane. Totamba was overpowered there. And Sintet number 4 managed to start firm and manages to win a free kick too. On this, inside his own area, that is Francis Gomez. So that name sounds familiar. Not the Francis Gomez you know though.
But we are seeing one of the players that played with Francis Gomez in, of course, Jorem to precise, that is number 9. Experience matters on this occasion to precise. We have seen the touches that he have did, dropping deep to connect the balls or connect the touch with his forward line. That is just beautiful football there. Probably taught in Sibanor to precise, and it's been implemented here in Foni Jarrol. Well, it's a joy to watch and it's a player to watch, and it's more of like Operation Stop Modulamin in this contest today, yes, sir.
Indeed, Operation Stop him, Lamin Sane. That was a good one from Jiba. Onside, Molamin was, as per the assistant referee's due. It's time to jump passes, marker launches one over the crossbar. That went way over the crossbar, not even over the crossbar, out for a draw for Sintet. That was not the best of plays, the movement was. And that will be a Sintet throw. The second is the Usman Bari. Bari to deliver. It is Sintet 1 versus Jorem United. Sintet are here with 3 teams thanks to the popularity of the village. Tamba Adejo the box. On inside the penalty area, connecting Lamin Kamara, who receive a heavy hit, but nothing says the central referee to match this nearby the Jorem's gaffer. Play on there, continue. Free kick for Jorem, not far from the center circle. Sally.
Well, I believe the striker was trying to commit the referee to take a decision, but the referee turned deaf ears, so that was a very good referee from the center referee, but then a very good defensive work there. But the defender needs to be very careful. Next time he might be found wanting.
Next time he might be found wanting. And that is a Jorem's free kick. To take that one is the number 16, Lassana Drame. Sally, you recognize this player? You must. You should. Drame behind that ball. But I will not tell you where, because I don't want to be mocked before I leave this field. Drame behind that ball. And he will be delivering for what could possibly be an in-swinger, considering the pitch position. Jallo at the far post. Lassana delivers. Sane there was jumping, getting it back. The ball is still not fully cleared. Here comes the dirty number 10 for Jorem, who was trying to dribble passes, mark a ball into the far post. Molamin Kamara heads. onto the gloves of Lamin Bojang. On 2 occasions, he's been running away from the Sintet defenders, Saliu. And on 2 occasions, he's not having the finishes right. But Sintet got to be close in the penalty area.
Well, we played 10 minutes in this full half. But of course, there is still yet to be this Sintet that we want to see in this game. Probably they might lose the game plan for one point in time, and that's why the coach is busy on the touchline. But that was a golden opportunity for Moto Lamin to put the ball at the back of net. But then I'm not convinced the way the shot stopper went to the ground to save that header. It could have been a different scenario, a different story had him built. The header was powerful for Moto Lamin, the striker. But it's a set piece, and the beneficiary is Sintet might be the turning point for him. Well, the shot stopper is a journalist, to be precise.
Is he? Yep, he is. I told you are looking on a different view there, but you have a great recognition anyway, because I wonder when you met him. But that was a good one, and that was nearly a good finish, but the flag of the assistant referee was offside.
Well, I believe the player in question is just 2 days outside there. He spent probably a night there. But I was talking about the shotstopper for Jorem. He's a journalist. Well, goalkeeper.
No, he was a goalkeeper for us. Journalist is the goalkeeping that started before. But Sintet are attacking, the attack definitely probing. Ball onto the number 11, Huseku Sambu. Sambu was closed down well by Lamin Jiba. And that is a Sintet's free kick around the corner. Free kick for Sintet. What more attack they could possibly have? The last free kick was nearly in, but nearly wasn't enough. And that was beautifully crafted by Abdullah Estamba. Is Tamba to retake this one? Yes, he's running to take that one too. And Tamba will deliver one into the penalty area. Netminder for Jordan. Alassane Ba arranging his barrier. Tamba will be taking this one. Sintet having their number 9 at the far post in Ibrahima Tamba. The vision of the central referee, they only waited. Lassana Drama, the center back, organizing his back line so to the netminder. Tamba having her hands on West. Referee ensuring that there is no further infringement in the penalty area. The whistle is gone. Tamba delivers a wicked one. Alassane coming out and having a vital touch. And that will be a Jordan's goal kick. But that was a beautifully delivered free kick by Tamba. And the netminder and the defender had touches to show off that danger ball. But here comes a Jordan goal kick. Ba starting to landing Baji, who's an experienced player, played for Babylon 5 years ago, I can remember, with which I commented with Salih. Mansour was there. Lamin Kamara was brought down, not far from the center circle. To take this one is the number 3 for Jordan in Mohamed Kamara, widely called Cruz. His cruise is known for Salih Mohamed Kamara. Has Alassane and landing Baji alongside. Lamin Kamara running into the penalty area. Lamin Salah around the edge of the box. Kamara would deliver. Having some tall players in the penalty area. Sintet's skipper arranging his back line. Kamara will be taking this one. Delivers one into the penalty area. Lamin Kamara jumping on the touch goal, but offside. The flag of the referee was off for offside. Lamin Kamara had a brilliant header, but then to be denied by the referee's flag.
Well, on the offside now, it is 1-1 between Jorem and, of course, Sintet to precise. But that is a wake-up call for Sintet FC. They have to wake up. If not, they might be found wanting. But that was a very good, brilliant, well-taken set piece there from the said player. And you look at Lamin busy on the toilet, and he wants to make that difference. He wants to be the difference maker in this game today.
He wants to be the difference maker in this game, and he is by far Jorem's most experienced player considered in the ranks. Lamin Salah is of course one of the most experienced players in Foni Jarrol, captain the district team on few occasions, and that will be a free kick for Sintet in their own half. To take that one is their defender, the number 5, who is Aliou Sanyang. 14 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. Jordan found the back of the net, but the flag of the assistant referee was to be the denial of that Lamin's Kamara's towering and belting header. Tamba delivers into Jordan's half. Jiba coming out and helping the defensive line of Jordan to be guided by landing Baji and Lassana Drame. Here they come Sintet. They absolutely are probing. They're coming close to, trying to have free kick around the edge of the box. Kamara delivering one into Lamin Kamara, the center forward. Jallo making the attacking run, but Kamara could not control. And Sintet's captain, who doubled as the number 2, was there on a strong defensive cover. And
Sure.
he will tell us in the comment section. He's watching on LS TV live. He told me, Salih, should I say this on air? What he told me? about the possibility of taking a sick leave to come and watch this game?
Well, you can say it because we are married with TMT.
Well, how about his employees are watching the game to LSTV? So we leave it at that. They want it to be fired.
Well, it is paid for, so be it.
Indeed. Here comes the free kick for Sintet. Sanyang to deliver. Tamba airing it out. Alassana Tamba would try to control. Touching it long to the far post. Jallo was the target man. Lassana Drame clearing his line. Anywhere would do to Lamin Kamara. The ball brought back by Tamba. Sintet are probing. Jiva dropping down for help. But they are dirting number 11 to Inseku Sambu attacking. Sambu delivers one in. That's a beautiful goal. Brilliant finish from Sintet. They have been probing and they have found the goal. And that is the center forward in Ibrahim Tamba, the number 9. 1-0 Sintet in the 16th minute of the game. Jorem have it all to do now, Salu.
Well, Tamba scores and one Tamba in Berlin celebrates, and Sintet is leading by a goal to nil. When he tried the ball, the number 11, I told you he's a joy to watch, and he created a difference. And the number 9 just an Isaac type, a replica of Isaac's finish, and the goalkeeper was helpless. The ball into the roof, and of course Sintet cross force, and they are leading by a goal to nil. Well, you watch the score, the goal kick, or probably the kickoff from the president of TMT. There is still a story to tell, but it is 90 minutes, and of course football, anything can happen. But then, well, the team that was suffering is leading now, the team that was dominating by a goal to nil.
Yeah, absolutely. Jorem were by far better on the ball, but they're now behind on the goal margin so far. Mansour, Lamin Sane coming for the ball, so too Jallo. We'll try to... Kamara spreading the ball down to the deep left of the field. Mansour coming down to help, who's looking to deliver, trying to get past his marker, which he does calmly the first one. What he will do for the second one, Jallo edge of the box, delivers one into the far post, and the ball is cleared out fully by Sintet. Lassana Drame still negotiating in the middle. Tamba, the number 8, who is by far the busiest player for Sintet. Sambu making the attacking run. So to Tamba, the goal scorer, the number 9. Tamba receiving some cheers from the supporters. He was going for the spectacular, and it went inches wide.
That is a very good vision from the number 8. That was just great because he was trying to cut this goalkeeper napping. He was already out of his, of course, goalkeeping department, and that could have been the second goal. But the million-dollar question is, can Sintet handle this pressure that is coming from Jorem?
Can they handle that pressure remains the question. And the number 18 will clear his line. See negotiation there with Jallo. Lassana Tamba to Lamin Kamara to the box, who was going for another strike, but when inches wide, both teams are probing. Sintet Charlie looks shaky at the back, although leading by a goal to nil.
I don't have that much trust from the defense line of Sintet. If they have to defend this way for the 90 minutes, and if Jorem cannot score, then Jorem will be wanted by the entire community of Jorem.
There could possibly be. There could possibly be. It is a district opener for the Foni Jarrol District Football Committee 2025 Nawettan, sponsored by TMT's president, Mr. Sedi Khan. Not actually the president, sponsored by TMT in total, not just the president. Everyone involved in TMT, Salu.
Absolutely, from the cleaner down to the president.
Including us even, the supporters who loves his job, loves the work he's doing. We are all TMT, not as journalists, not as professionals, but as government football lovers, because we understand the amount of work he's doing. And I'll tell you for free that if you don't love someone who is doing well as a professional, as a government lover, then you are not one of us.
Well, then you must be an enemy of progress.
Indeed, indeed. A good one. Tamba heading it out. Mansour. And here comes the number 9 for Sintet, number 19 rather. On the board, that was Aleu Diba. Was brought down, and it's a free kick for Sintet.
Do you know what Sintet is trying to build on?
Tell us.
Counters.
That's it. Building from the back and going as quickly as possible. Jorem, on the other hand, want to probe, want to find those spaces. And who will be taking this ball is that dead ball specialist, the number 8. Who is searching for those balls, whether in swinger or out swinger, is Abdullah Estamba who will be taken. Tamba will be looking to deliver one into the penalty area. Did not mind the bar, arranging his barrier. A one-man barrier who is Jiba in there. Whistle from the center referee is gone. Tamba delivers. Lassana try to have a touch. The ball is still not out. Jiba will keep that in play for Jorem and manages to win a throw for Jorem, who have a man down thus far. Who is called upon. Whose center referee is calling on the fish to give him that helping hand. The Honorable MP for Foni Jarrol provides the support of beautiful trophy and also $100,000 in Honorable Sane to manage Sane, and 50,000. Anyone who wins this competition will go home with 50,000 plus a beautiful trophy, and the runners-up will pocket home $30,000 with a 20,000 fee going to the committee to help them in logistical arrangements. And Saleo, we have some beautiful materials behind us that is brought to us by our sponsor that we will know when the time comes. We live at the Foni Jarrol football field, Saleo.
Well, we will surely let the car out of the bag during the halftime, the 15 minutes break, because we will also engage the president on LSTV, at least to say one or two things. Well, in the national language, probably Mandingo, all of the precise. It is community football, and we are married with the community or the district of Foni Jarrol to precise. But it is a Jorem on the counter for Esa.
Here comes Jorem Mansur Dabo. The ball is won back almost instantly, all the way back to Sintet, who tried to clear their line. Lassana Drame heading it down to Lamin Sane, not the best of headers. Diba was going. Lassana had a good touch, and that will be a Jorem throw as the central referee feel it lasted on Diba. Sane who tried heading it down for Tamba, who tried to go long, landing Baji, heading it down to Lassana Drame, who launches it long to Lamin Kamara, who is now running into the penalty area. Tuck from the back, Visual, and that's a free kick for Jorem. Saleh.
Spot on from the center referee. Well, Modu Lamin was caught in traffic, and he wins a set piece for Jorem. Well, talking about the sponsor, that is of course TMT to precise. We are here with balls, substitution board, a new one to precise, and also, well, Uchang will be given to the where I'm speaking in Manjago. Sikoras will be given to the sport committee to be precise. Well, and that is to promote the district tourney this year. Probably the 50% will be given to them for the start, and the other 50% will be given to them on the final touches of this final. So it simply means that we are supporting this all in, inshallah Rabbi. And it is TMT that is doing it the TMT way, under the presidency of Mr. Umar H.O.Sedi Khan. All that we need is your prayers and blessings, because with that we will continue supporting the district to be precise. I mention we because I am married with TMT to be precise.
Saleh, that's a free kick. Saleh in a very good position. Lassana Drame whacks it over the crossbar.
Well, they have won set pieces, they have created opportunities, but the end result is still proven futile. And that is what matters in a beautiful game of football. Taking good use of your chances, making good use of them, or else your opponent will find you. Well, last it, of course, Sintet have a ball inside the 18-yard box of Jorem. You can't remember. That is probably 10 to 5 minutes ago. But the mantra is, anytime you have a golden opportunity, let's go on them and let's create something out of it.
Indeed, Kamara on the deep ref. Saleh, that was a good one from the president of TMT, and we will try to get that as time goes. Now comes a good one. Tamba, the goal scorer, going to Sambo, the Maro, the winger, who delivers first time. Kamara dropping down to help on the defensive cover. The ball still not fully cleared out by Jorem, and Sintet wins a throw in deep inside Jorem's half. Dropping down is the number 15, who is going in to help on the defensive, on the attacking third for Sintet, who delivers first time, cleared out by landing Baji. Sintet still holding onto the ball in Jorem's territory, who is trying to dribble past his marker. Lassana Tamba following all the way down to the byline, who managed to have a touch, but that is a Jorem's goal kick to dismayed by the Sintet player there. But still 25 minutes on the clock, 1-0 Sintet. Goal scorer by their centre forward in Ibrahim Tamba, the number 9. Baji receiving that pass from Alassana Tamba, back to landing Baji. Was going to looking for Jallo, the winger, only number 20, but the pass never came in. Aliou Jallo who Jorem Utd power quickly. Ali Jallo now running into attack. Tamba helping the under Sintet's half. Lamin Sane tried to control, but wasn't able. And Ali Jallo dropping down, had a very good tackle. The central referee says play on to much dismay by the Sintet players. But Lamin Kamara presses. Ali Jallo touches, going all the way to Tamba. Ball worked in the air by Sintet's defensive midfielder. Jallo getting it in the attacking third. And Lassana now have something to defend against the goal scorer in Ibrahim Tamba, who call on Lassana to help on the defensive cover. Yeah?
Well, we also hear it, of course, one of the longest serving goalkeepers of in this country to precise, so that is Musa Kamara, former under 17 Sostoba to precise, the goalkeeper, and of course part of the captaincy of TMT, that is Musa Kamara, with one of the longest serving strikers in this country, that is of course Yaya Ndong alias Batis, and of course the players of TMT as well. So the entire TMT is here because the president is here and the family is here.
Indeed, and that's absolutely beautiful. So it is an old TMT, you know?
Yes, and guess what?
Good one. Lassana Drame touching it down to Jallo. That was beautiful defending there by Sintet. Sane to Tamba, but the pass to Lamin Sane was never a success. And Sintet would now have the chance to clear their line. Tamba would definitely clear his line. They look definitely shaky anytime Jorem press that defensive half. From the midfield to attack, they look absolutely comfortable. On the defensive third, definitely not. Kamara receive a heavy hit from the back, but the referee awards a Jorem's free kick not far from the center circle.
And it's Modulamin on the ground again, that is for Jorem. But just to give you this breaking news, this coming Tuesday, there will be a mega, award ceremony to precise, that is a mega one for TMT. We have to celebrate our heroes, we have to celebrate our best players that have, stood by us, fighting tooth and nail, toiling and moiling just to see the success of this club, that is TMT, and that will be on Tuesday, but more details will come. But back to the picture, it is Sintet versus Jorem, Pamod versus Esa. Peter.
No, not back to the pitch. I have a question, and it's a direct one by us. Tell us.
That is Ayamare with TMT.
Okay, that's the answer I wanted to hear. So as quickly, as direct as it possibly can. Here comes a Jorem's free kick. Inside Sintet's territory, not so deep anyway. To take that one is the number 3, Kamara. Saleh is widely called in Mohamed Kamara. Kamara will be looking to deliver. Lamin Kamara kneeling down in the penalty area. Lassana Tamba also to the box. So to Mansour. Kamara's ball was not the best. Sintet would now clear the line. That was a good one. And here comes a counter-attack, 2 against 2 for Sintet. Jorem plus pretty back. And Kamara does well to recover. So to Jiba. But Sintet are still attacking. Good one. Straight to the ghost of the netminder Alassana Ba, who goes directly to Jiba, the left of fullback. Mansour Dabo calling for options. And Sintet wins it back almost instantly by Tamba, who sends it the first time pass offside. Offside against Ibrahim Tamba, who walks it over the crossbar anyway.
Well, he squandered the easiest one and scored the most difficult one to be precise. But his earlier decision on that counter was very poor. That is Tamba, the goal scorer. He could have, of course, push ahead, allow, of course, his player to open space, and probably the defender might struggle to know who to catch. And the goalkeeper was already there, helpless to be precise. But his early pass futile for them in the final third. But I believe it is also a wake-up call for Jorem when it comes to counter-attacks. They need to be very careful, not going all out to search for a goal to restore parity, but also to be very mindful at the back.
Indeed, Kamara touches. Lamin Sane is there. Ball headed out by Sintet. Lassana Drame tried to control, lifted long to Lamin Sane, who tried to touch to Mansour Dabo. Dabo control to Lamin Sane, who getting it back to Mansour Dabo. Brilliant combination there. Mansour Dabo delivers first time to Lamin Kamara. Touches at the far post to Ali Jallo, who walks it into the penalty area. Still not fully clear. Jallo to Mansour Dabo, delivers to the far post, where the right footback was lucky. Tamba walks it over the crossbar. Lack of composure in the penalty area, but that was some brilliant combination there, Salu.
From the turning ground, that was just brilliant combination from one touch to the other. But once again, the end result, I believe it's where the coach needs to work on. It's where composure is needed from the players. Esaba. Well, you look at the chances that they created, they could have been running riot over Sintet FC in these first 20-25 minutes of the first half.
So, Salu, in short, there's only 2 key observations. Jorem need to be composed in the penalty area. Sintet need to be compact in their own penalty area. As simple. Here comes a good one. Dabo to Aliu Jallow, who tried to dribble past his marker. Getting it to Tamba to the box. Sintet also clearing their line once more. Still not fully clear anyway. Tamba holding onto the ball as long as he possibly can. Mansour Dabo coming down to help on that department. And not fully clear. Sambu lifting it long. Kamara is there. In Ibrahima Kamara. Lassana Drame controls. Spreading play down to the right hand channel of the field. Alassana Tamba coming down to help. Aliu Jallow controls it down calmly. Jallow trying to dribble past his marker. Spreading play to Lamin Kamara, who chested first time to Mansour Dabo. Over the crossbar.
The control from Lamin. I don't want to see him play Nawettan next season. To be precise. That is his striker.
His team is in the second division.
Well, that's why I said I don't want to play Nawettan in next season. To be precise. Just yes.
Wait, don't clear
The mic.
Good.
Well, just a quick one. Well, probably those watching LSTV will hear from Esava.
I'm thinking that we are on just the musical set. But don't create me. It's a good sentence, no? Yeah. Go on, Salim.
Well, you did talk about the composer from the striking force of Sintet to precise, the Jorem, and the composer from the defense line. I will still continue asking this question. Can Sintet FC control or endure the pressure that is being mounted on them in this game? Probably the rain might help them.
Probably. And here comes the Sintet's free kick. Again, to take that one is the number 8 in Tamba. Salim, I'm holding onto the match form. I don't want you to be wet. Definitely not. So I'm dragging the umbrella. It's okay for journalists to be wet, but not the match form. You know what I'm talking about. Good negotiation there from Jorem's gaffer, Mr. Ba and Mansour Dabo. It's a brother, Salim. And Alassana watches it seamlessly pass over the crossbar. We have 32 minutes on the clock. The Foni Jarrol District Football Committee 2025 Nawettan, as we are live on LSTV1 with Usman Kamara on the behind the camera operations. It's about the commentator Aliu Jallow on the co-commentary desk today, with Parfadi giving us the technical advice, as he'll be watching or part of the candidate select who the man of the match will be, sponsored by Mr. Sedi Khan, the president of TMT and TMT in itself. The Foni Jarrol member for parliament also promised to give $100,000 with $50,000 for the winner. Here comes a Jorem's free kick, who Salim described have been by far better on the ball. Well, have so many stories but not composed in the penalty area.
Well, spot on. Most foul player in this game is of course Jorem's number 9, Motu Lamin.
He told me something here. I heard what he said right now here. Tell him.
Here comes a good one. Kamara behind that ball.
Yeah, we love it. It's community football. You don't find this on Google.
Definitely not. No website will give you that in Google. Yellow card for Jorem's gaffer, Mamadou Ba. Card for Decent. It's much this way. But here comes a Jorem free kick. To take that one is the number 3 in Mohamed Kamara, who is having hands on West. He's auto focus, auto concentrated by assistant referee and the front official. Play on, he says. Kamara Ibrahima delivers into the penalty area. And Tiba will clear his line. We see winger going all the way back. Kamara getting it back into Sintet serve again. Mansour Dabo control. Dabo trying to dribble past his marker. Lamin Sane trading in a pass into the penalty area to Mansour Dabo. Dabo controls. Getting it to Lassana Tamba. Tamba to Lamin Sane. Sane to Tamba. The ball is still in Sintet's half. Kamara. We want a free kick against for Jorem, receiving a heavy hit from Tamba, the attacking midfielder for Sintet. Free kick Jorem. Number 3 again, who is widely called Cruz, will be taking those respective free kicks again, who looks to be the dead ball specialist. Last and tried his chances. Mohamed Kamara. Behind that ball. The gaffer for Jorem. Dabo, Jiba also is there, controls it well, looking for Mansour Dabo, who's running into the penalty area, delivers good one. Kamara could not control. And Sintet's netminder, Lamin Bojan Kalas again very well.
Well, a very good goalkeeper there from the showstopper in Kamara to precise. Yes, I believe it's more of like a one-way traffic now, Esa, for Jorem.
Indeed, it really is. Drame. Kamara brought down, nothing said the central referee. Here comes Jallo was there too. Sintet marauding left full back. No nonsense left full back also. Usman Bari is there. But again another free kick for Jorem. Whistle by the central referee. To take that one is Jorem's number 7, who is Lamin Jiba. Kamara urging Lassana Drame to stay. As Landing Baji is running into the penalty area to give them that attacking flyer. Sintet will clear their line. They do. Here comes a quick break again. They are coming. That's their playing tactics. Here comes the number 4. Tall lanky number 4. Receiving a strong tackle, but shy of that tackle. Sambo offside. Offside. Sintet are playing direct football like Salem described. They are here just for the victory.
Yes, and that is the most important element here, the victory, Esa. And you know what a victory means for a community.
Indeed. You know what it means for a community. It's a delight not just for the backroom staff and the players, but for the entire village members. The Red Cross, the officials are rolling into the fray to give that man who is nursing a bit of pain some support. It is 36 minutes in the game so far. We're Sintet leading by a goal to nil.
Barki Allah mangi toy.
Indeed. Here comes save. Man down receiving treatment. And the Honorable MP is there to cool the gaffers for Jorem too. Yes, all that they know. And the fourth official is telling the people, go back to your places. I have the cards.
I told you don't find this on Google. The card speaks, he doesn't speak. So he's just giving a last warning. Yes.
He's a no-nonsense fourth official. He's frowning his face as he possibly can frown. And he means business. He's now smiling for the first time this evening. Jallo into the penalty area, delivers. That was whiskers away. And out for a goal kick. Monlami Kamara walks the ball in the net for the second time.
It's a corner.
Corner for Jorem as for the central referee's due. Masoud. Salu?
Yes, already done with a goal kick, but then looking at the flag from far side, a corner is given. Probably a blessing for Jorem.
And they took it quickly when the referee was even negotiating with the state in the player.
Well, the referee was on a community meeting.
He was. He absolutely was. And that is a Jorem's corner. To take that one would be Lamin Saleh. The real main business. It means business at the Foni Jarrol Park. Pamod is enjoying himself in the room while we are here towing, as Saleh described.
Tell them the boy is wet.
He is. Here comes the corner. Lamin Saleh at the far post. Attacking that was Lassana Drame. Sambo is there. Saleh's player to watch. The player to watch in itself. Sambo, who assisted the goal. Tamba the goal scorer Ibrahima. Takes it long to his deep winger. Jorem's Kamara dropping down to help. Through ball. That was not the best of passes. And a brilliant intervention there. Oh, wow.
That's a card.
That looks serious. And the referee's yellow color is out. Yes. That's a good call.
Yeah, a good call. I believe the player slipped off and of course landed on the player of Jorem and is into the referee's notebook.
Jorem players would have told you one more and the gaffer, but the referee feels that is the right call, and we agree. And he's down, receiving support.
You know, the funniest part on community football, you might be beaten by the rain and beaten by your opponent. That is the funniest part of community football, sir.
Indeed. It really is. What, that is a Jorem Utd.
You don't want to go far on that.
Nah. Baji. As Lassana Drame alongside. Lamin Saleh running into the penalty area. But Lamin Kamara is there, so too Mansour Dabo. And Sintet have something very well to defend. They're leading by a goal to nil. Thanks to Ibrahim Tamba's only goal. Pamadu should tell us how they are related, and the foreign official is telling him how many are you adding. Sane. Jeba. Sintet wins the ball back quickly as they quickly can. Diba was making the run, but Kamara wins it back for Jorem. That was not the best of balls. And Sintet players have the water to tank there. Diba, who's also a busy player. Mansour Dabo coming down to help. Was a hefty tackle. And that's another Jorem's free kick. 2 minutes to be added on. 2 minutes.
Already added.
Already added. After 40 minutes of normal time. So 2 minutes for Sintet to add to their advantage. 2 minutes for Jorem to come back to level times before the halftime break. Lassana Dame. Takes to Lamin Sane. Spreading play to landing Baji. Sintet's Ibrahim Tamba is chasing that all the way. It's reminding me of what hard-working strikers means. Lassana lifted long. Becca was trying to do a dummy there. Lassana Drame. Lassana Tambarada. To Lamin Kamara. Mansour Dabo was waiting for that pass. Received that pass. Running into the penalty area. Receive a heavy hit, and that's a penalty. Mansour Dabo was brought down, and the referee whistled for a Jorem penalty to come back in this game. And Lamin Kamara is a specialist.
Well, the $1 million question.
Mansour is down. That looks serious. And Jorem are calling on the officials, water, and even the Red Cross members are calling. Oh, was that the head, Salih?
Yeah, I believe he slipped off, and then, well, he landed on the player, and the player was coming with, well, power, and that was not a good landing from the said player. Well, many will question, was it a penalty? You look at the tackle, maybe the defender was already there. He have already put the ball out of danger, and he collided with the player of Jorem, and the referee pointed to the spot. Okay. Well, to many of Sintet, it will be a dismay for them, but a delight for Jorem in this. Well, a penalty given is a half goal pending for them.
Indeed, definitely. And that's my co-commentator Foni Jarrol there, somehow questioning the central referee's call there. And but the penalty is given. And Jorem have a chance. Salih, before I was saying, well, Jorem have a chance to come back in this game, or Sintet also have a chance to add to their advantage.
But I did ask this question: can they contain the pressure before the end of the first half in this game? And it simply tells you that no, the pressure cannot be contained because there's a penalty given. A chance for Jorem to bring this game.
And the referee will tell you, well, if the right whistle comes, give it to you, sir. But I'm not here to whistle for you. I'm here to whistle for both teams. Now we're smiling for the first time this evening. Here comes the penalty. Lamin Kamara to take this one. To restore parity for Jorem. And to send the teams at halftime. The Lassana Drame cannot even watch. He can barely watch. Well, Lassana Bar is center circle. Salih, I'll come back to you after this ball, as the whistle from the referee is already gone. Lamin Kamara having hands and waist. We live on LSTV1 Foni Jarrol District Opuna. Kamara brilliantly dispatches hard and low into the bottom right corner. 1-1.
Well, I saw the source of Jorem busy. Well, probably he was reciting the last verses of the Quran for that penalty to hit the back of the net. But was it a good goalkeeping from the shot stopper? No, because that was just very close to his position. But then it is game on, 1-1 here, and of course a rainy day in Foni Jarrol.
And 1-1 here. I hope the DJ is not a Jorem fan, because he's playing music after Jorem's goal and didn't after Sintet's one.
Well, I can't answer that probably. But
DJ will tell us.
But his reaction is already answering that question.
Now we're just teasing our DJ. He's our beloved DJ. So Foni Jarrol takes jockey. And Sintet is that. And that is a half-time whistle. So that Lamin Kamara's penalty was to be the final piece of jigsaw in the first half. It has been a brilliant game so far. Jorem have been by far the better on the ball. Sintet have been absolutely problem, absolutely electrifying on the counter-attack. And they scored first via Tamba. Jorem equalized later on via Lamin Kamara via the penalty spot. Half-time, Sintet United, Sintet 1. Sintet 1-1. And Jorem United 1. Salih, you understand that? Yeah. Salih, do you understand that? Okay. Sintet 1, and Jorem United 1.
Yes, because you have two Sintets to be precise.
3 Sintets.
Yes.
It's 3.
3 Sintet.
This time. So you have Sintet 1, Sintet United, and so on and so forth. So it is so yeah, that is half time, Salih. We would definitely love to have Mr. Sedi Khan on our mic. I know he's a humble guy who does always love to be on the mic, want to be in the front scene. But this is Foni Jarrol for you, and we are grateful. And perhaps will give us some those reactions. But it's raining, no? And we don't want Senegal to be in the water. Or you meet him from where he's sitting?
Yeah. Let me do that.
No, in my umbrella. Go. table, and that they will go a long way in helping them in their quest of promotion to the next round. We're back for the second half. Only waiting for the changes. The center referee to restart the second half for us. Yep. So the second half set to start, and Sintet will be playing from right to left. Jorem will be playing from left to right. Play resumes. Number 12 steps it long. Kamara is there too. Tamba getting it down the middle. Ball in the center circle. The second half starting quite brightly. Sintet want to also have the important goal as well to retain their lead. Ichiba getting it to Kamara. Kamara going to Jallo. Jallo to Tamba. Lasana Tamba, who is also making one of his first senior appearances in the Foni Jarrol district competition. Jallo, Sane, back to Jallo. Jallo getting it to Kamara. Kamara keeping it in play, face to face with the centre back, running into the penalty area. Beautiful defending there by the no-nonsense centre back there. Sally, the coaches should be calming down now, huh? For the second time, they are clearing our mics. Please, should be careful. They're in the wrong territory, absolutely. And even though they need it, they got to be calm. It's probably a mic. We're sending them all the way to America to go and buy a mic for us. It is not. Kamara is down. And landing Baji will be taking the resulting free kick. Sintet are preparing their first substitution. Chiba loses that ball there down the middle. Running into the attacking third. Kamara loses that ball, and here comes the left fullback running all the way back. Receiving a strong tackle there by landing Baji. Was closed down there well by Sambu. Was running into the penalty area. Sambu is trying to keep it in play. And Sintet have a chance to attack. Jallo dropping down to help on the defensive cover. Asana Tram able to do so. Been in place of the Thunder so far. Long one to the far post. Jiba was there. Here comes Tamba to the box. Oh, that was a miscue hit there. But we all know what he was trying to do. And out for Jorem's throw. Sally be back for the second half. To take that one will be Jorem's number 2. Will be making way. Looks to be the number 18. Number 18 for Sintet, who in my opinion was one of their best players. Sane going long to Kamara. Period and defending there by Sanyang. Sintet now on the ball in their own half. Mansur Dabo to Lasana Tamba. Lasana Tamba connecting with Lamin Kamara. Another brilliant defensive cover there by the centre back, who was a bit too complacent there in Ansumana Sanyang, but manages to get the ball to his man anyway. Who is Lamin Bojang. Bojang to the number 12 in Usman Bari. Bari to Sambu. Oh, it's number 19 who will be making way, and that is Aliu Diba. Number 12 is down, losing a bit of pain. Yeah, that's a good one. I thought initially he wanted to remove the number 18, who was one of his best players, and Aliu Diba, the number 19, who felt did not have a good game. I think one of the best things I saw from him was helping his fullbacks. But other than that, I didn't see much.
Yes, when you look at the coach, I believe he's a champion. He won the Sintet replay final. He all Sintet affairs to precise in the last year's district final. But then you look at one of his players, I don't know why he's going on for a substitution when a player is already, on a medical attention there. But just to make a quick reminder that this tournament, this district tourney is proudly and officially, sponsored by, wow.
Yeah, so go on.
Sponsored by TMT to be precise, and the president is here. With his, of course, heroes as well. The showstopper, the striker, the captain to be precise, and even our sister Mariama. Also here with us, so is TMT in Foni Jarrol to be precise, yes, sir.
Indeed. And Jordan are also preparing that double sub, so is the number 18 who will be making way in Bakari Diba for Lamin White Tamba alias Tonda. Sanyang on that ball, launches it long into the penalty area. That was a brilliant stop there by Alassane Ba, who's getting it to Mansour Dabo. Dabo running into the opponent's half, sending it long to Lamin Kamara. Jordan preparing their double stop with the number 18 prepared to come in. And that is a foul and a free kick in favor of Sintet. Good support there by Salo Jallo. My co-commentator I could not have a good view on that, as Ario Bodies was in front of my view. So Jordan's number 18 is prepared to come in. Any moment from now onwards. And the number 18 is Suleiman Mane. I'm looking at his name, Sally, in the match form. I'm not seeing it there. I'm not seeing the number 18 rather. But I know he is Suleiman Mane. Jordan have another man down in Mansour Dabo. Number 5 is also preparing to come in, who is Ismaila Tamba. So number 7 is making away. It's Lamin Jiva. Lassana Tamba 2 is off for Suleiman Mane. Mansour Dabo is still down, causing a bit of pain, and is ought to leave the fray by the central referee. And the Vaji will be taking this one. So Ismaila Tamba will be playing the full back role. Jordan playing from left to right. Sintet playing from right to left as you watch. Ismaila Tamba's first intervention was to stop Stambu. He did delay him. Landing Vaji also tried stopping him fully. Jallo. And free kick against Jallo in favor of Sintet. And some serious hand gestures there. Ismaila Tamba is now the one turning on to the central referee, the gaffer for Sintet. Well, Abensia Kane is getting too many, too much, if I may describe.
And guess what, Esa? Others are watching from the dressing room, and others are watching.
Salu, refereeing is very difficult. Neither parties are happy.
Well, it's not for the week.
Wow. Good one, Sanyang. I attended a training cell a few weeks ago in Kerawan, and Maudo, one of the advice he gave to the referees was understanding when to be patient, that they are only here to win. Even some decision they know they are right, they will not agree because they want to win. And how important is it, referees being patient?
Very important, because the players that, of course, that are with you in the field, their temper is always high as the game grows older and older, and you have to be more of like a parent to them in the field of play, that 90 minutes, because just in the national language to be precise, Lego so they play the tanga. that center referee have to understand that, and you have to understand the beautiful game of football very well, that the players are not your enemies and you are more of like a protector there.
Indeed. Should be like a protector.
Well, sometimes you see Papa Gassama kneeling down, meeting a player on the ground and asking him, can I give you a support? And that is sportsmanship, and that is how, of course, the beautiful game of refereeing is, or the beautiful profession of refereeing is.
Indeed. And you are all on the same job. Without referees, a game cannot be played. Without the players, referee will not whistle any game. So it's about understanding that you are there for one another.
It's just
and
like,
it's complementing each other, more or less.
just like the driver and the policeman.
Indeed. And here comes a Sintet's corner. Well, the driver and the policeman, I disagree with that. Because with or without drivers, policemen or police officers work. But without football referees, don't.
Well, I'm talking about traffic police.
Okay. Now you are specific.
But then we have seen a different Sintet in the second half, sir.
Yeah, they are by far livelier now. They by far try to hold onto the ball in the best way possible. And they're trying to find in those spaces. Finding in those spaces they want to do. Getting that important goal they want to do. Jorem also understand that this is a very pivotal point to take into the next game. Because Sally, on paper, these two teams are one of the strongest in their respective group. Jorem are the most successful team in Foni Jarrol's knockout. Sintet are the most successful team in Foni Jarrol in total. Good one. That was some good touch there by Alassane. And that was a good hit there by the left fullback.
Well, was it a good goalkeeping there from the goalkeeper? You ask Musa Kamara, he will tell you that is not a good one. It's his ball, he should have kept it.
In Musa Kamara's point of view, I'm not sure that there can be any good save in this game as far as he watched, because Musa was a goalie per excellent. And Jorem's gaffer Salih used to be a big fan of him. And on so many occasions, I remember him constantly talking about Kamara. So Kamara is watching him today. Perhaps they can have some exchanges. Mansour Dabo clearing his line. Jorem's free kick. Mansour was stuck down there. And that's a free kick. Salih Mansour, the one who is down, played for Foni Jarrol district team last season and 2 seasons ago. He's a player known by every team in Foni Jarrol, and he's the most fouled player in the game so far.
And it's like he's just coming from the bench. You look at him, he's hungry for more, and I believe he's really playing his part in his department very well.
Do you know what he used to tell me? That take me to Barcelona. If they want, let them put me on the bench. I don't care. But any day I also have the chance to play, my compatriot will never play unless and until I'm injured. Because whatever the gaffer need, I will give him. And he wins a free kick, a penalty for Jorem. Kamara, heavy touch, free kick.
Yeah, spot on from the center referee, spot on.
Those are underground fouls. Underground. If you aren't close to the action, you cannot see those.
I like this, the spirit from the gaffer of Jorem. Busy on the touch line, always on the opposite side when it comes to the referee's decision.
He's playing against his friend. They are friends, no? Very good friends.
But not for the 90 minutes for now.
Not today. And you could hear the exchanges that when the number 10 for Sintet was coming, he's saying, I know you are bringing thunder. And the gaffer for Sintet telling him, referee Marco goal or something like that. Alassane Ba coming out and guard us. His first coming out was in the best of decisions. And he's ought to stay, but did not mind. Playing it to Tamba. Tamba looking for Jallo, the best of passes.
To tell you the truth, the goalkeeper of Sintet is on a holiday right now. He's more of like a spectator.
Indeed. He's enjoying his time on a break, as he was the busier goalkeeper in the first period. Here comes the number 12 for Sintet on the ball, the left fullback, who is set. The jink passes marker. Mansour down, closing him down in the best way possible. That was some hungry defending there by Mansour. That was brilliant football too from the left fullback. Wonderful way to hold on to the ball.
And this time around, Mansour, of course, is the culprit.
Indeed. Al-Usman Bari is the winner of that ball. As we have 13 minutes on the clock. A little over 27 minutes on the clock to go. As far as the opening game of Foni Jarrol district football competition is concerned.
A rainy day.
Indeed. At the best of conditions. The condition here is definitely the enemy of progress. As far as brilliant football is concerned. Enemy of talent. Tamba delivers. Ba coming out and Ba gathers. and manages to win a free kick. That was a good one, Saliu.
His timing was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But you look at his condition right now, they will never want to lose him in this game.
Indeed. Alassane London awkwardly on his play as they were all scrambling for the ball. The netminder's only eye was on the ball, so to the defender. And now they collided strongly. And
now Mansour is receiving lectures from his coach.
But I love what the Sintet striker did, Tamba there. This is always advised by referees, that if you know you cannot get to the ball, don't allow them to jump over you, move away. And that's exactly what he did. Had they jumped over him, they would have landed even more awkwardly, and that could have been serious. But the moment he knew he cannot win the ball and they're coming, he stepped away as quickly as possible. I love that.
It's more of like he was on a rescue operation.
He protected them, yeah, his opponents today. So that was brilliant. And he's a goal scorer too. So that was some disciplined football from him.
Well, we have other spectators locked in a room watching beautiful football here in Foni Jarrol on the opposite side from our commentary cabin, Esa.
Directly opposite. And Alassane is still receiving treatment. Our ball players receiving treatment.
Despite the rain, the fans are still here watching. Don't mind to be wet. We are all farmers.
Okay. I know I'm a good farmer. I know that I used to be a very good one and still am. I wonder yours. You don't look to be one, no? Do you?
I used to be married with the Kajandak.
Okay. If you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. Yeah. And if you're in a Foni Jarrol community, as our MP is a Jola, then you speak Jola.
You speak as they speak.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Our honorable MP, who is a very big supporter of Foni Jarrol football, and he doesn't like to be much in the spotlight like sponsored by now. He just wants to support us, a lover of football. And I was also told that he used to be a terrific footballer.
Absolutely. Was he a striker?
He will answer your question. Ask him that question after the game.
And the next section will be how many goals.
So now you're going for stats. Well, in the Gambian striking department, if you go for stats, you might not find the good quality.
But they might tell you we cannot count it.
Okay. Because there was no LSTV to cover games at the time.
But now we have LSTV, we are here, and thanks to Mr. Saidi Khan, TMT, we are here in Foni Jarrol district to be precise. And thanks to this, that is why those in Berlin, Germany are watching this opener of this marathon of a tournament under a new leadership.
Yeah, indeed, Charlie. Mr. Saidi Khan, a big lover of football, sponsoring this tournament. Jallo heading it up. Signing is there, who is definitely Sintet's best player in the back line. And so Dabo controls. Trying to dribble passes marker. The ball was won back almost instantly by Tamba. Sambo. Back to Tamba. The assistant of the goal. Looking for the darting and marauding number 15. Who's running onto the deep left. Face to face with Ismaila Tamba. And the dribble passes marker. Getting the ball down in the center. To Tamba, the kicker, who is a good kicker of a football. Sintet's dead ball specialist. Now they are coming in. White Tamba. Getting it down to the deep right. Delivers first time. Brilliant defending there. And Alassane urged Kamara to leave the ball as he did. Well, Lamin Kamara was the target man against Lamin White Tamba. Throw in for Sintet United. Molamin was down protesting.
Well, we haven't seen the best from Molamin in the second half, sir.
He's now operating on the right wing, not in his favored central attacking position. As Suleiman Mane balls at the central referee. Kamara, the DM, launching it long to Lamin Kamara. Now we are seeing him Saliu. First position is 3 against 3 here. Kamara trying to dribble past his marker. He's pushed onto his weaker foot by the centre back for what was a brilliant defending. And now they're trying to clear their line in Sintet. Diba getting it down to Tamba outside. All of the centre back raised their hands way too early.
Yeah, because they made the play of Sintet in their own half. So they have to relax, and the referee did his work right, or the linesman should be precise. But of course, it is the opposite side for Jorem in the second half. They are now building on a counter, like how Sintet started the first half. And Sintet dominating the entirety of the first 20 minutes. Yes, the first 20 minutes in the second half. I believe they ought to be given probably the lead right now, looking at their performance in the second half. But a very solid defense line is also right before their eyes in Jorem defense line.
Indeed, very solid, very strong they're trying to be. Baji getting it down to Suleiman Mane, who is struggling for touches so far in this game. Tamba on his left back body rather, trying to play on attack. He's definitely a very good player. And Jallo Molamin Kamara is in the attacking third. So to Suleiman Mane. Alvarez, you hear Salih, they're calling him. Mane getting back to Sane. That was not the best of passes. Masud Dabo tried to close down the space. Tamba Ismail also closing down the space. Sambu, their assist man. Brilliant football there by Tamba. Jallo winning it almost back for Jorem. With Molamin Kamara making the attacking run. Jallo is a handful of a player. Getting it to Kamara. It was closed down well by the right fullback. Kamara dribbling passes marker brought down. Nothing says the central referee. Play on, sir. He's telling him to much derived from the Sintet supporters on the opposite side as well. We watch. To much dismay from the Jorem faithful. The tempo of the game is lightening up now. You could hear the Secretary General of the Sports of the Football Committee telling this game is not easy. It really isn't. And it is the opening game.
It has been an end-to-end stuff, more of like a final, the closing chapter. But guess what? This is just the opening chapter. So we're expecting an end-to-end games in this tournament here in Foni Jarrol, to precise, sir.
Indeed. That's what we are expecting. Barry, the left fullback, is down, nursing a bit of pain. Molamin Kamara receive a yellow. And Sintet Barry having a man down, receiving a bit of shot there by the officials. And Barry is the man down at the minute. So Barry will be stepping out briefly after receiving support there by the officials. We are now midway into this game, running into the opponent's half.
Made in Foni Jarrol.
Indeed. Good one from Jiba to Ejalo. We're still holding on to that ball, getting it to Sane, back to Jiba, back to Ejalo. That was a heavy challenge there on Ejalo.
Well, they're trying to frustrate the players of us, Sintet on the far end.
Yeah, it's 3 against 1, so hold on to the ball as long as possible. That was a good triangle there. So Kamara behind that ball, the number 3. Or he'll be leaving it for Lasana Drame. A yellow card there, I think it was Diba, the right winger. So Kamara, the number 3, will be taking that ball for Jorem. Who is Mohamed Kamara. Kamara launches it long. Suleiman Mane dropping down to help. Jallo getting it back into the opponent's half. But Tamba will clear his line, looking for the darting run of his attacking players. A slippery Salih. Landing Baji is a very
experienced defender.
We commented the game for him, Babylon in Farato, remember a few years ago?
Yeah, you're right.
He was the center back and he was the one you were singing his name on so many occasions.
It seems to me you are a scout now.
Well, I will answer that question. Wow, what a challenge from Tamba on Ejalo. And the referee is visiting his pocket again. He's turning feisty. That was a warning.
Yeah.
Talk, add one more word and visit my pocket. And Julio obliged.
And that is it. The card is here.
That was a strong warning. Pamodu urged me not to be biased before the start of the game. But on my football view, that was a yellow card.
Now you're letting the cat out of the bag.
Well, yeah, I'll just put that out. But then the referee is trying to be lenient in so that's also quite understandable.
I've realized one thing. When Sintet scored, your voice went low.
No, that was not true. That was not true. You can check the footages afterwards. That was far from true, Salih. So Jorem's free kick in Sintet's half. We'll check the footage. And we'll prove you along Salih, we'll post that. Amodi will tell me Salih that's not true. But that's a Sintet's Jorem's free kick. Ejalo Ali is still down, nursing a bit of pain.
What is in the black bottle?
That should be water. Sintet.
I saw a black bottle of Jorem here.
Now those were sponsored by the Honorable Bass family, former contestant for National Parliament. He gave this bottle to different teams, and so this award a bottle. Yeah, I know.
Because Pamod is watching.
Long one, Mane, Tamba, down to Diba, Mohamed Kamara was trying to close him down. Sambu, Dabo.
He has been the best player for me for Sintet.
Who is that, Sambu?
The number 11 and the number 8.
Yeah. Good one from Mansour Dabo. And wins a free kick for Jorem. He's a busy player too.
Well, he's playing as if he's playing a final in this opener. I believe you need to be reminded that this is just an opener. That is the number 14, Mansour.
Yeah, he's a very serious player. And he's an orthodox fullback too. As we have 25 minutes on the clock. 15 minutes of normal time to go. And then Baji. Down to Jiba, down to Lamin Sane. Sane trying to spread play, but that was blocked and intercepted there by Sintet's Faithful, who now going into attack. Mohamed Kamara controls patiently. Was trying to get it to Aliou Jallo. But the ball never reached him. Ismaila Tamba trying to dribble past his marker. Looking for Mansour Dabo. Sambu does absolutely well to spread it down to Tamba, whose pass to Sambu was definitely sublime. Lassana Drame trying to close him down. And
I told you the number 11 is a joy to watch. Well, I did tell you the number 11 of Sintet is a joy to watch. It's a joy to watch.
He assisted their goal, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a good player in Seko Sambu. It's a handful. Ahmed Sane. Tamba trying to dribble passes Marcus, getting into the opponent's Sambu. Sekou spent too much time on that ball there. Mansour Dabo dropping down to help. Mohamed Kamara clearing his line. The target, there was no target, it was a clearance ball.
Few changes from Sintet. I've seen them introduce like physical players in this final third of the second half. Yes, sir.
There was a foul throw there, Salu.
These people are struggling here. There's your fault. Can you go? Let me take the first pitch.
Good one from Aliou Jallo. Ahmed Sane receiving a heavy tackle from the back. Ball set the central referee. Here comes the Sintet ball. Tamba getting it to his colleague in Diba. Diba launches it long and out for a Jorem's throw. To take that one will be Ismaila Tamba. They ought to stay calm by the Jorem's gaffer. As we now running into the final few minutes of the game. Just exactly 13 minutes to go. 13 minutes. For both teams here to find a winner. For Sintet to open their first game with 3 points, so to Jorem. Mohamed Kamara could not keep it in play. And that's the Sintet ball. Diba tried to get it to Sambu. Ismaila Tamba does well to keep it in play to Mansour Dabo. Lamin Sane. Aliou Jallo lost that ball there, but landing by is spreading play all the way down to the right hand side of the field, or the left fullback position, who delivers first time to Suleiman Mane, who tried to control to Lamin Kamara, who is running into the penalty area. Kamara, did not mind that is out. Brilliant interception there by did not mind in Bojang, who got the ball 100% and wins the ball back for Sintet.
Well, he dribbled past one, that is more Lamin, but he could not pass the shot stopper. That was a very good timing from the goalkeeper of Sintet FC. That is Sintet 1 FC.
If this was Eden Hazard, he would have won the penalty here. Because if you observe in the first interception, the netminder did not touch the ball initially, but also did not touch the player because the player overjumped. Had he left his foot there, it would have been carrying him along.
Well, I believe Lamin could have just risked himself in that incident and win a foul.
Yeah, sometimes you sacrifice yourself for the team. Gasto prepared to come in for Jorem, who has been a long-time Jorem player. Pierre Gaston. Salba auto mounted out by the Jorem faithful. And he did mount it out. Ahmed Kamara, the defensive midfield position, having a very vital touch. Sintet are probing. They have been by far the better team in the second half, as Jorem was in the first half. And so it's a game of two halves. It's a Sintet free kick inside Jorem half, as Jorem preparing for what could possibly be one of their final stops.
Well, on a rainy day, on a Nawettan day, set pieces are always crucial.
Is it Nawettan or Nawettan?
Nawettan.
Okay. We are ready to see no. So Nawet, I think it's from the word Nawet. You can speak Wolof better, but I'm lecturing you on Wolof today. Brilliant.
No, you're not lecturing, you're asking.
Good one. And that is a free kick. The front official is troubling Fullers now, forgetting that the body commentator and his assistant are Fullers. Gaston is preparing to come in.
And there is a 3-man wall pending as well. Sorry, a triple substitution.
Sintet are preparing?
Yes.
Lamin Sane is making way.
And now the deputy captain is Modu Lamin
Kamara. Since I remember Salio, this man has been playing for Jorem. As far as I can remember myself watching Foni Jarrol district football, he has been playing for Jorem.
Loyalty at its best.
Yep, he's a son of the village and a big lover of the district too. Mane.
And he has been our district captain.
And you can hear Fakeba telling us that he has been our district captain too.
Probably a trophy here in this district might be his final dance for Jorem.
Possibly.
Well, a good dancer must always know when to leave the stage.
30 minutes. With 10 minutes to go. Here at the Foni Jarrol Football Field 2025 District Football Competition. We live on LSTV, sponsored by Mr. Sedi Khan of TMT, the president.
This guy with the motorbike.
And who has been doing a remarkable job in Gambian football. And Sedi Khan is here watching young lads express themselves. And so that is a Jorem's free kick. Inside, just inside Sintet's half. Sintet are preparing. Shot. Array of bodies lining over on the technical, the front official bench. Mohamed Kamara ought to stay after kicking this one because his one of his centre back is in the penalty area. So to the full backs. Kamara delivers. Was he going for goal? Well, Mohamed Kamara was the target man. Bojan Gades, not the most convincing one as Salif shakes his head. But that will do anyway for Sintet. Dafa Ismail Atamba has been pressing, discussing, tactically talking with his team, with his backroom staff. Gaston, first touch is a control. Getting it down to Aliou Jallo, who's running into Sintet's half. Jallo turns, sending it to the far post. The fullback clearing his line. Mohamed Kamara, hard and low, but out for a corner.
Well, the substitutions are really working well for Jorem. They have already woke up from their sleeping bed, and I believe it is a wake-up call for Sintet. That
I told you the coaches know each other. They know how each other think. You can see Jorem were better in the first half. Tamba made a sub, they become better by far, and Jorem for the past two subs have been working. So they understand how each other think basically. So they are trying to counter pressing. And now Sintet are preparing another substitution to counter press that substitute.
Is it Pep Guardiola Jurgen Klopp?
Possibly. Liverpool Man City. So it is Tamba, Mr. Ba. Mr. Tamba and Mr. Ba. So I'm not sure we can see that the foot official is on our view here. But here comes the corner. Jallo delivers into the penalty area. Sintet clearing their line. Mohamed Kamara control. And Sintet will have the chance to clear their line this time. Here they come now. And that was an important interception by Gaston.
That is his message from the coach.
Semal Mane having a touch. It's a foul throw, and Jorem will be taking this one. Foul throw, something I don't want to see in football anymore. Something that should be avoided.
Gone are the days.
Number 14, Sintet are preparing to come in. Tamba will be taking the resulting throw for Jorem. Aliou Jallo dropping down for the ball.
Very good fight there.
Wonderful fight. And that is a Sintet's free kick. I think that's a good call.
Just a reminder, in case you're just watching LSTV, we are live at the Foni Jarrol District Football Field, to be precise, and we're here with TMT, the president, Mr. Umar Sedi Khan, and they're here to show support to community football. They're here to show support to district football, to be precise, and Foni Jarrol is the first beneficiary in Foni, to be precise. But this will not be the last. They will not be the last beneficiary. To be precise, we are just giving the devil its due. promoting community football, promoting district football, football to P-side. And that's why we are here with...
Your star player is out.
Yes, absolutely. I believe he will now watch the game from the substitution bench. But 10 balls with, of course, prize money also to be given to the sport committee. That is just a big top notch from the president and the entire family of TMT, Eshaba.
Indeed, very, very top notch. So Dabo is down. Mane is out to press. At the netminder Bojang manages to keep that in play. It has been a heavy rain. Not the heaviest anyway, but it has been a constant, continuous rain. Gaston winning that ball back. Mane twisting and turning, going to Mohamed Kamara. He's spreading play to Lamin Kamara. Sintet players looking at the assistant referee, but then the referee was not interested.
I saw something, but I wouldn't mention it.
Then don't. Here comes a Jorem's ball. Gaston is there.
I saw a sign from Jorem, but I'm not going to mention it.
Kamara Mohamed was going for an ambitious drive, but that's out for a goal kick.
I'm not new over there.
So you have the Sintet number 6 also on the left fullback position. Sekou Sambu.
Yes. What is, of course, the coach message to the players now? Probably it's all out. Let's go all out in the final minutes of this game and find something that will be very fruitful for us. Probably the decider in this game.
Isn't that risky?
Very risky.
A point is better than none.
Yes, half bread is better than none.
Indeed. And here comes a Sintet free kick just inside Jordan's half. We're now running into the final few minutes. The scorer here will take it all. And Sintet are the closest to scoring because they are having a free kick. And their captain, Sanyang, who has been the calmest player in their backline, standing behind that ball. They are number 2, urging them to be close to each other in Ansumana Sanyang. We are in the armband on his beautiful left arm. And will be delivering this one with his right foot into the penalty area. Jorem players back pedaling and Alassane Ba comfortably guards. Spreading to Mansour Dabo. That was a good throw from Ba. Mansour Dabo was looking for a Jallo. Tamba, you could hear the communication there from the players. Yep. So Dabo manages to keep that in play to Tamba. And that was worked out by Ansumana Sanyang for a Jordan's throw.
Yeah, for safety.
Safety first.
Yeah.
We are into the final few minutes now. You cannot take chances.
Now he's shouting on his players to wake up.
Indeed. And both teams are auto here. So here comes a Jordan throw. And that will be taken by Tamba, who looks to be a mini corner.
Massive turnout.
Indeed. Foul. Good call against Suleiman Mane in favor of Sintet.
A relief for Sintet.
Indeed. But that was a push from the back.
And the captain leading by example there. Just a small touch. You marries the ground and he wins a foul.
Indeed.
4 minutes.
So there will be 4 minutes unconfirmed to be added on. Sanyang will be taking that ball for Sintet. Saleo, it is a new committee for Foni Jarrol, voted in by the last AGM a month ago. And Ismaila, Mr. Alpha Baji for Sintet is the chairman. You have Vice President Indam Jallo Jata, Burama Sanyang as his vice. And the secretary is Mr. So, Assistant Islamin Jaju. Auditor is Mari, and our the treasurer. Now comes a good one into the penalty area. Not the best of balls. Kamara out to clears as he does to Jallo, who breaks it calmly to Mansour Dabo. Dabo getting it to Jallo, but the condition of the pitch now is not in the best way, as it has been an enemy of talents as far as swift combination is concerned. Confirm, there will be 4 minutes added on. Dabo gets it well to Per Gaston, to A Jallo, who is spreading play to Lamin Kamara. Cleared out by Ansumana Sanyang. Landing Baji was struggling there due to the condition. But an experienced defender and he manages to recover.
Well, I haven't seen the best from him. That is the number 3, the new entrance for Sintet. They have been, he's not clicking with the game plan from the Kafa, and that is why right now you look at the forward line. They are not receiving the balls that they want to receive, despite playing controlling possession. But the forwards are not receiving the balls that they want, and that is why the shotstopper is not that much tested to the limit. That is the shotstopper for Jorem FC.
Definitely. Gaston loses that ball. Sintet now have chance to attack. Here they come now. Running into bodies into the penalty area. Anywhere would do. And that's a Sintet scorer. Corner for Sintet. And their supporters are chanting for a goal here. For what could possibly be taken by their dead ball specialist, who doubles as the number 8.
For the official.
Number 8 will be taking this one. Who is Abdullah Tamba. The fourth official is a police officer. He's not taking any chances.
But that's not a threat.
That is not Abdullah Tamba.
Or is that a threat?
Not at all. Jorem has something to defend. Sintet has something to attack now. Tamba to take this one. Tamba delivers. That was a training ground practice they are in. And Jorem trying to defend, and they win a free kick to make this made by Ansumana signing their captain. Jarrol getting it back.
And it's Mansour again.
Yeah, look at him sprinting well. He's very energetic. He's definitely one of the liveliest players. I don't know where he trained, or perhaps there should be a doping test after this game to see as to whether
probably the heels of Foni.
Indeed. Good one. Kamara and Jarrol jumps. Mansour also involved therein, but this time a free kick against him.
Mansour the culprit.
He was the most foul player in the first half, but he committed more fouls in the second half than any player.
Is he trying to corner the dots?
He's paying back.
Yeah, it's what I'm asking.
Or maybe the gaffer told him that these people know you, that they will not let you roll. So you got to stand for yourself. And for the second half, he's been standing for myself. The gaffer will confirm that for us. The referee's watch seems not to be working well now.
Yeah, I understand the communication.
What was that?
He got 38 and he asked the fourth official, ya Ulindi Muntma.
Okay. Good one.
You'll be issuing man of the game.
Gaston, yep. And the ball cleared out for a throw. Good one.
Well, it's like the
Kamara clearing his line.
Raised the additional minutes before the referees clock tick 40.
Yeah. And we just have 41 minutes now. So we are into a minute into the additional time.
Yes.
On my unofficial clock.
3 minutes to go.
Yeah, but that's fine. Communication. So after the referee looked at the 48th minute, he thought that would be time for the ball to be raised. Good interception there. Sintet supporters feel that was a free kick, but the referee disagrees. Mane getting it to Lamin Kamara. Both teams now needing that very important goal.
It's more of like me if you can.
2 bodies down in Jordan half. Oh, that looks serious.
You look at Lamin anytime he's with the ball. 2 players of Sintet is on a mission to defend Lamin, to stop Lamin. It's more of like catch me if you can. And you'll hear the spectator saying, Jiribeno, follow him, go after him.
They know him. Sally, you are never good in Jola. Never. So how well your Jola is improving wonders me. But that is, both bodies are down. It looks as though both gaffers are satisfied with the point as they are now calm, unlike as they were in the beginning parts of the game. So it has been a brilliant opening. You cannot expect any better. And we are looking forward to a wonderful competition.
One thing I love about the Jorem's gaffer, despite the yellow card, that doesn't, of course, silence him. Busy on the track line, and that was more of like a community meeting from the National Assembly member, and you have to cool down the temper. You know, community football, sometimes being a role model is like expectations are always high on you, and if you're defeated, going back home is more of like burying your head in your hand.
You mentioned something like being a National Assembly member. Then is that something he learned from there because he works there?
Absolutely.
Possibly then. So perhaps Salih's observation was spot on. And as part of respective committees, just for a personal info on him. And Mr. Tamba is a teacher. So it's a teacher versus a committee clerk.
Experience at the highest order, probably.
Indeed. And
they should lead by example.
And if you want to do your interview in English after the game, you are fully free because both are comfortable. So now we are into the final few minutes of this game. It is the opener of the Foni Jarrol District 2025 competition. The referee looking at his watch now, and there is a full-time whistle. It was a brilliant game, an end-to-end contest, a topsy-turvy class tournament sponsored by Mr. Sedi Khan of TMT, and it was Toby Tamba for Sintet 1, Molabil Kamara for Jorem 1. Brilliant game of football. The committee under the guidance of Mr. Baji was a success. Now some displeased supporters having their say there too, but that was just a bit of frustration they expressed by both sides. So as per silent discretion, Isa versus Pabodu and Aspire of the spoils. Full time, Sintet 1-1 and Jorem United 1. Salim.
Yeah, full time it is 1-1 between Esa and of course Pamodu, 1-1 between Sintet FC 1 and Jorem FC to precise. Well, but then thank you very much. Hearing from the president in TMT, he really enjoyed this end-to-end stuff here in Foni Jarrol district.
So, Mr. Sedi Khan will hand the.
No, I have no problem.
Sedi Khan will hand the man of the Maya out. Yeah, you can face your Sedi Khan. Let's have a picture.
Sedi Khan, can you face?
Oh, Sally, you. I phone is done looking for pictures now.
Give it to him now. Give it to him. Yeah. Look. Well, Lessa, I just want to say something. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Sedi Khan, and just a word from the president of TMT. We will try to give him the mic to say a word in probably in Mandinka or in Wolof. Yes, Mr. Sedi Khan. Sorry. Can we have the mic, please?
We'll cover you. You have the mic also.
Can you go at that end?
Be careful. Be careful with the mic. Be careful with the mic. Be careful with the mic. The mic. Please. LSTV, Bangfa. Hey, what's going on? It was so fun, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah.
The rain snail is quite everything, but
It's called Nawettan.
yeah, indeed.
We need, man. You are not ready, man. Yeah, I was under the umbrella. Wait, careful now. What? Flexa. Flexa. Yeah, stop it. Can I speak in Wolof?
Yes. Mandinka is fine. But this is widely Mandinka community. Yeah.
Mandinka will be better.
It's widely Mandinka.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين Salut, ninkata nye kontaan ku balti bi katara jang foni kana ning openino kalamuta yeah remark balem I am so impressed of what I have seen here. I believe together we can push the Gambia football to a higher level. Because the youths are ready. This is what I'm seeing. Because they are playing their quarters, and also the sport committee, they are well organized. To be honest with you, I wasn't expecting a such. That's the hard fact. Yeah.
Thank you. Langa amal ndaw yi fini players yi fini ak Foni Jarrol players yep.
Wow, Foni in general la ñoo wax duñ wax ne player yu nekk ci pitch bi rek. The community, I mean they are here the committee pour ñu saaf Foni yep. Li ma gis ñuy tàmbalee buñ ko continuer dinañ fi am lot of professional football players ci region bi ni te leena rek nañ fexe ñu boole xol yee xelaat yi ñu nekk benn ñu dooleel ndaw yi pousse football bi mu dem ci kanam ndaw yi ñoo di future of tomorrow. Gambia is full of talent, potentials and talent. Lii lañ soxla, like the honorable what he is doing, coming together, you know, empowering youths. This is what we are looking for, and I am so grateful to have him here. This is the things that we love to see in the nation. Let's empower our youths. We don't have nothing but the Gambia. I am a proud Gambian. I am so happy to see such a performance today, from the committee to the football players in the pitch. Likewise, the fans also. Look, it's raining. Football have to unite us, doesn't have to split us. We are not here to divide each other. We are here to empower the youths. I think TMT, as everybody knows in the Gambia, is today makes tomorrow. We are here to empower youths from the grassroots to higher level. I am so grateful to attend this today, and I think the sky will be the limit. This is just the beginning. Let's all hope for the best.
Well, we just need to bring the materials, please, quickly in front of the camera. That is the match balls, 10 balls to be precise, with a substitution board. Mr. Sedika, luta nga indi ay balls fini di jappale sport committee bi balls ini la moko waral ak substitution board bi.
Waaw, mënon nañu def leneen waaye du ne football lañ wax, motax ñu and ak football pour ñoo jokko committee bi. Emuñ ci loolu because li beginning bi la, as I said, man li ma fi gis tey dafa fees suma bot te tax na ma kontaan. Xam naa suñ delloo dinañ gën a programme more things te inshallah rabbi ñëpp dinañ ci teg seen bot. Tey jii dama jox lii committee bi dinaa teg a cash prize of 50,000 also. I will give it to the committee. It's just the beginning. Wow.
Yes, Mariama will help to do the handing over. Yes. On LSTV, and well, these are the balls. That is the president, Mr. Baji.
He's a friend of mine.
Yes.
Also, that's 50,000.
That is 50,000 dialysis.
Wow. With 10 balls.
With 10 balls and a substitution board as well.
Buguñ nak tournament bi di daw ga ñu naan ball yi dañ manqué wala dina ni na ball yi mut. When they are playing, let there be enough footballs in the pitch. Wow, boy, you muna understand the football we mut daw. All what we want is transparency. Football have to unite us. After everything, whosoever win the tournament, it's all, you know, it has to stay in Foni. So let's come together as one. You know, we support the beautiful game, and I believe together everything is possible. TMT is part of Foni. We don't have a specific team here. We are here to empower football, to empower the youths of Foni. And inshallah Rabbi, we will play our quotas. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, how do you receive this? And how happy are you, Mr. President?
Definitely, I'm optimistic, and to tell you the truth, I am overwhelmed with joy. This is something that anyone that knows TMT and knows Mr. Sedikan would always expect something like this. I have crossed paths with him in women football, so we started somewhere before here, and
under Buyagavila.
Under Buyagavila, exactly. And we hope to see more of this, definitely. Knowing Mr. Sedikan, you would not be surprised seeing this kind of things, definitely. We know he is there for the youth, and we know what he is doing in grassroots football development. So we are definitely proud to have partnered with him, definitely.
Thank you, the newly elected chairman, and yes, President, before you hand over the honorable.
Lola, mange jajefal honorable because we come to his land, be pare mu ñu yaatal appreciate nañ ko torop di wax ñu nekk ci biti yeen mi ñu sétane tay ne leen gëna ñu dolel suñu réew amuñ dara ludut Gambia. The youths, they need support. Not only we, but together we can all make it happen. Likewise, honorable did today. Mange dega tokun yu mo gene pour empower youths yi. Lolu ko xamantene sa xol yaatu wut doko mëna def. Na leen di def te yàlla tax na leen gën a ñun dooleel suñ ndaw yi amuñ dara lu dul di Gambia. Wallahi, if we come together as one, the nation will be in another level in terms of football. Gombi am naa ko maa ngi jaajëfal suñ honorable bu baax a baax si warm welcome bu ñu dox fii di ñaan yàlla tamit nag comme tàmbale nañ ko si bisimilahi rahmaani rahim mu jeexee si alhamdulilahi rabil alamin ñu dajee fii si final bi waati incha allahu rabbi.
thank you léegi dañoo déglu honorable bi rek moo tax mu wax mujjanteel kàddaam ñu tàggatoo.
Thank you very much. I must start appreciating and then wow warama try si all of this kon pour Sedikan dega ara must start di nuyu Sedikan and team ñu xam ne dañ bàyyi combo all the way to come here man nit citizen Foni Jarrol la so man anything that happens here I always tell the youth it's not about politics and I always don't want to take the credit. The credit belongs to all of us. That's why I'm here. I'm only here to lead, to make sure I open doors of opportunities. So if people like Sedikan and others could come to support grassroots football, it's not about which team is going to win, but it is about producing talented and skillful players. So that's what I always tell them. They are competing, is it 12 teams that are competing? At the end, it's only one team that is going to go home with the trophy. But what I need here and what we need here, it is about producing players that tomorrow I'll see them play internationally and I'll be proud to say that these are from my Foni Jarrol. So it's not about from which village that is going to win. So my advice to the committee, all I need from you is transparency and accountability. Because anytime there is no transparency and accountability, we're going to have problems. So we can only support, but we cannot come to be the auditors. That sometimes people come and start complaining to us, and I cannot come to audit you people. I can only support and then monitor and watch out how things are going. So I want the best. Maybe out of all the Foni or even in Gambia, anyone who comes or you invite here may be recognized as the most disciplined district. We are the smallest, and I want us to show to the whole Gambia that we are very disciplined. I am proud of my Foni Jarrol. Thank you, Mr. Sedikan and team. Once again.
Yes, somebody have a question for Mr. TMT. Yes, and that is the coach for Sintet, a friend to Pamodu Tamba in Berlin, Germany, a brother to precise.
Yes. Good. No, Bible, let me use English. Mr. What we see today,
it's community football. I want you to ask this question in national language.
Okay, we are very happy. And I promise you, Konda player Mimika play combo, especially your captain. That's your play, Mr. Tamba Ibrahima. It's from my team, I play Rajane. So these are the kinds of players we are urging you, Nibe squad give us the forum, we are going to play Alpha Jam from the Foni Jarrol. Me along go into your team, yes, squad Makoy. Because from these are the motivation from here they come the Canada water. We want also na play lal. Me along go give the opportunities Nibetra open the doors. So the Ibinale yeta combo, yeah, chance will try. At least football mantra combo doron. What you see here, my friend, if I could have one, so give an opportunity if I know what to do. Yeah, football you will not get tired some combo.
Okay, if I understand the question is, can you give them the opportunity?
Well, let me just answer this question. Ila kumakango like purka sembentu yandi. Namira TMT da malem klopoti jam yalonko is running 12 different academies from Combo to Basse. Ndol we are here to empower grassroots football. We are man left soto, man right soto. If I see a talent in Foni, I will go for that talent. If I see a talent in Basse, I will go for that talent in Basse. Likewise everywhere. I'm here to empower the youth, and we will do our best by the grace of Allah. Yeah, be rest also on that. If you have anything to ask, feel free.
Somebody have a question for you, Mr. Tim.
No, for me it's not a question. Okay. I'm the district sports chairman. Please, for the team managers and teams here representing the district, this is a great opportunity for us. So discipline, we cannot get this without discipline. For us to make Mr. Sedikan to be ready to spend money on us and our honorable MP, we have to be disciplined to achieve what we want. Discipline is all. So for us to make Mr. Sedikan to scout our boys, we have to be disciplined. We will achieve whatever we want. I have to contribute towards the world.
Thank you very much, and we thank Mr. TMT. We thank each and everyone. On that note, bye-bye. We will come back to the final, inshallah. A photo, please. Yes.
Watch out. Hey, boy, sorry. Can you face me, please? Yeah. SG, after keep the banner. You keep it down.